What is up, YouTube? This is Urban Survivor, and today we're going to be discussing 5 reasons why preppers should buy a bike and start biking. So the first is transportation during SHTF. So, if something bad does happen, you're going to expect poor roads. Maybe there's an earthquake and maybe the roads are damaged, maybe they're blocked with cars, and a bike is going to make you much more agile. There's also a possibility that there might not be gas or gas that's easily accessible, and you might not be able to use a car. So having a bike might be your only option to travel long distances. It's also a stealthy way to get around. It's a lot less noisy than cars, and if you're trying to avoid people, it might be better than using a car. And bikes are also EMP resistant, so in case something like that does happen, you'll be able to get around with a bike. Number 2 is you can use a bike to learn about your surroundings. So you can take rides and discover the kinds of things that are in your neighborhood. It might be water sources, it might be bug out locations, places for survival caches, escape routes, things like that. And you can get to know the people that live around you, and you can maybe discover like-minded people or, even people that you might want to watch out for. Number 3 is health benefits. So riding a bike will definitely help you get in shape, which is something that you'll definitely need during a shit hits the fan type situation. The better shape you're in, the less likely it is that you're going to be, having health problems. And also, you'll be in better shape, and there's any number of uses, fitness can be in a shit hits the fan situation. And from my experience, biking is the least miserable form of exercise. Running, some people like it, some people don't. I do run, but biking has been a much easier way for me to burn calories, and it's something that I've been able to keep up with and do much more regularly, and it's actually fun to do. And after a couple months, you would be pretty impressed with how much progress you can make. You can really start, after you bike maybe 4 or 5 times a week, you can start to build up, quite long distances, and it doesn't take long. There's a cool app called mapmyride, and you can use it to track, the distance, the route, your calories burned, and you can set up goals and things like that. Number 4 is travel further, faster, and carry more weight when compared to walking, especially. Some people can cover easily 100 miles a day on a bike once you really get into it. And, your average speed on a bike is going to be somewhere between, maybe 8 or 9 to 15 miles an hour roughly. And trying to walk, a considerable distance with any kind of weight, maybe it's a bug out bag or something like that, is going to be very difficult for a lot of people if they're not in shape. And with a bike, you can go farther, and you can even get a trailer for your bike to help you, carry weight. The last reason, the 5th reason, is you can save a lot of money on gas. And, bikes are the most efficient method of transportation on the planet. And right now, gas is roughly $2.25 a gallon. And, your average car is getting around 23 miles per gallon. So let's say you bike 10 miles to work and 10 miles back every day, 5 days a week. That would cost you roughly $9.75 in just gas alone. And if you saved this money for a year, you'd save almost $500. And you can use that money to buy other kinds of preps. Maybe you want to start, saving freeze-dried food in pails, or maybe you want to buy some gold or some silver or some Bitcoin, other types of, financial preps. You'll have more money to do that. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching this video. And if you liked, please comment and subscribe. And if you have anything that you might want to add, maybe other tips for why biking might be a good option, then you can post it below. All right, have a good one.